Yet France holding on to top place, still with a record of 4-1. Both Slovenia and Israel having the same record, but Slovenia having the head-to-head. And finally, we'll wait to see how Poland ends up. Josh Bent alongside Azania Stewart. Z, it's been a fun ride, but one final game before the four teams head to the round of 16.
Yeah, and Belgium, for me, have got tremendously better and better throughout the tournament. That's all you can ask for. Obviously are out, but have got a win versus Iceland. They also lost to Israel last game only by 3 points. They fought to the end and really can make themselves proud. I thought they were great in that fourth quarter, also 35 to a 21 quarter to Israel, which is a great team that are going to, you know, Riga, this round of 16. They also had 5 guys in double digits, where they only had Emmanuel Lecomte, who was averaging double digits. So more, you know, help from the bench, from the starters. And that's all you can say, you know. I felt like they struggled at times, but have kept learning and growing throughout this EuroBasket.
Well, for Poland, in their opening game, they had a big win against Slovenia, and they took a lot of confidence from that naturally. When you defeat a team that has the best player in the tournament, one of the best, I should say, of course you're going to fly with a lot of self-esteem, but, you know, their last game, they've got to bounce back from that defeat against France.
I think bounce back indeed. It's 76 to 83, they lost that game, and they'll look to bounce back for sure. They started off this group stage so well, like you said, beating Slovenia, beating Israel and Iceland, and they want to put the cherry on top in front of 9,000 Polish fans here. They have been wonderful. Every game packing the house. It's loud, it's exciting, and they've really done a good job to help their home team get to the final 16.
Well, there you have it. Head coach Igor Milicic, knowing his team are going to the round of 16, they would like to finish on a good note, but to do that, they've got to overcome the likes of Dario Georgia's Belgium. Well, now it is the very best time of the evening. We're going to stand for the national anthems of these two countries, of Poland and Belgium.
Stand up for the national anthem of Belgium. A teraz wszyscy odpalamy latarki i a cappella śpiewamy dwie zwrotki Mazurka Dąbrowskiego.
and proud. Beautifully done here. Both coaches embrace. A couple of Belgium fans also made the trip.
Well, of course, it has been a magnificent ride here in Group D. The Spodek Arena, as now we get set to introduce three very important people for tonight's game. And those indeed are our three referees. Well, we are very proud that we have three of the very finest coming from Latvia and Turkey. From Latvia, we have Andris Angragus. From Turkey, we have both Kerem Baki and Zafer Yilmaz. A big thank you to our officials who've done a magnificent job. And tonight, they'll do a great one as well between Poland and Belgium. Well, we're now going to take a look at the starting lineups for both these two teams. We will begin with Belgium. Well, they had that one victory where they had to come from behind in the fourth quarter against Iceland. But tonight, Dario Georgia will go with Emmanuel Lecomte in the backcourt. He'll be partnered with both Loic Schwartz and Jean-Marc Muema. Hans Van Wijn will play the power forward, while Ismail Bako will be the big man inside. Very much a similar starting five he's gone to in most of these games.
That's the same starting five. They haven't changed at all, really. And there, Hans Van Wijn, for me, is really just grown in his offense also. Really lovely body, long and lean. He's able to put the ball on the floor. His top scoring game was 14 in their last game. So, you know, we ask, is anyone else going to step up and give Emmanuel Lecomte some help? And he definitely has.
Well, now we'll turn our attentions to Poland. As mentioned, the only defeat they came up short was against France. A very tough game for them, but every great team needs a challenge along the way. Igor Milicic tonight will be starting with Jordan Lloyd and Mateusz Panicka, with Andrzej Pluta, the natural point guard, the primary ball handler, Mikhail Sokołowski, and big man Oleg Balcerowski. So very much the same as well for Poland, Z.
Yeah, I really like the starting five. And the, you know, the 1-2 punch between Jordan Lloyd and also Panicka has been really lovely. These two are nearly averaging double digits for this team. And Panicka averaging 20, excuse me, no he's not, 18. Lloyd is averaging 25 points. But those two have been consistent for this Polish team.
Well, now we'd like to give a shout out to our official sponsor. The Tissot Countdown to Tip-Off is now underway. A big shout out and a thank you to Tissot for a magnificent partnership with FIBA International Basketball for over a decade. But going back to what you're saying, Z, I mean, those are key things to look out for tonight for Poland's backcourt.
Yeah, they've been so solid. They talked about the dynamic duo before the tournament has started, and they've really lived up to the expectations. Win or loss it right now, Poland will finish in this group second. Obviously, a lot was to play for. France will top this group, and Slovenia in third, and Israel in fourth. So there was a really lovely game day 5 here in Group D. Was full of excitement, and this will be our last game.
Well, here we go indeed. The final matchup. It's been magnificent here at the Spodek Arena. Katowice has been a marvelous host venue. We've had venues in Cyprus, Finland, here in Poland, and where the final will obviously be taking place. We've had great group play in Riga, Latvia. Jordan Lloyd has been one of the hot players in the entire EuroBasket. Tonight, just one final performance here in Poland before they head to the round of 16, maybe.
Well, he's fourth in EuroBasket scoring. There was a point that he was shooting over 60% from the three-point line. And what I've really enjoyed about Lloyd is that obviously he's at the top of the scouting report, and guys have been throwing, different teams have been throwing guys at him, double teaming him, hard hedging, making it super difficult for him, but he's still able to score an average 25 points. That isn't easy.
Well, he's been one of the best, for sure. Luka Doncic also in this group, #1. But now it's Poland versus Belgium. Final game here at the Spodek Arena in Katowice. 2025 FIBA EuroBasket. We're underway, and it will be Poland who have first play. Andrzej Pluta going to be matched up with Emmanuel Lecomte. Poland want to get off to a quick start. They had an opening alley-oop at the beginning against France. Polish fans trying to rally into this one. Lloyd almost turning it over. And Sokołowski doesn't have a lot of time. There's a kick out. Balcerowski. Good defense by Poland. Well, excuse me, by Belgium. And that's going to be a 24-second violation.
Good job from Bako. Showing that long hands. Balcerowski had to shoot it with the shot clock running down. There it is. Good job.
Probably shouldn't have brought it down. Probably should have just gone up with it wherever he caught it. Belgium can have the first play. Schwartz finding Emmanuel Lecomte. Wemmer wants to go for a post-up against Lloyd. Lloyd trying to be aggressive. Wemmer finds Lecomte. Well, they're moving the ball well. They get a three, and Hans Van Ween burying the first 3 points for Belgium.
Well, we picked him out as a player to watch, and there it is. Makes that one look easy with the shot clock running down.
Konicka coming off a back screen, set by Pluta. Well, Balcerowski has a mismatch. They want to go down low to the big fella. Twisting in and around the defense. Wow! Beautiful footwork by Balcerowski.
Outstanding. He demanded the ball, got to his favorite spot.
Well, he sliced up the help side defense.
There he did. In last game, we saw him rock the rim.
Now Schwartz wants to work a screen with Bako. Bako trying to dump it. That's going to be an out-of-bounds violation off of Balcerowski.
Here he is. Look at this. He's able to shrug the defense off and the help from Van Ween. This was Van Ween's quick trigger with the clock running down.
Well, you can see Ponicka putting his hand in the passing lane. Belgium have to work a little bit harder to get open.
Now they have .3, so they've got to throw something at the rim. Oh, this will be a shot clock violation.
Emmanuel Lecomte will inbound it. I don't think they got it off in time. And that will be also a 24-second violation. Well, Poland will get it back. Still only 3 points to 2 here in the first moments of the game. Have to love the atmosphere tonight here at the Spodek. Unbelievable atmosphere. Every game Poland's played. Not an empty seat in the building. Quick pick and roll with Balcerowski. Ponicka tries to dish out, but in the end, Belgium's defense, that time very disciplined. They liked their, everybody just seemed to know where man and ball was.
Yep, and it seems like they've got their scout down too, so good job to get the turnover.
Belgium still lead by 1. That early three-pointer by Hans Van Ween. Now they can get something with Lecomte. Bako battles, goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to Poland. Bako is saying that Balcerowski may have got a last touch.
And Bako 6'10", and Balcerowski 7'1".
He may have a case there.
Yeah, really.
Pluta. Here's the mismatch they want with Ponicka. With a double coverage, Balcerowski seals it up, and the big man throws it down.
Wonderful work from Balcerowski, sealing the defense as there's a foul here. But look at this, look how he seals the defense behind him. Nothing Schwartz can do, and he just shrugs it off. He knows, what are you gonna do other than watch him?
You always have to be certain when you commit that double team. Now Schwartz. Van Ween, baseline, turning it over, trying to find Bako. And now here comes Poland. Poland just having to bring this out, trying to get into a half-court set. Balcerowski now with the confidence. Pump faking, turning around. Ponicka tries a tip back, gets his own rebound. This is where Belgium have to be very smart and battle Poland to prevent offensive boards. Sokolowski fouled in the process of taking a three-pointer. And now he'll go to the free throw line.
Schwartz coming up. Let's have a look here. Just as in his landing space. You see that? Have to let the offensive player go up and down. There's a beautiful camera shot of the arena.
Sokolowski has indeed had inconsistencies from the free throw line. Still put him up 6-3.
Shooting 65% this tournament.
I missed both so far. Something teams may identify in clutch moments in games, critical moments, maybe foul him. Because like I said, it's been, I mean, he's a terrific player, there's no doubt about it, but he's proven at times to be quite inconsistent from the charity stripe. Belgium down by 2. Wemmer. Home fans just trying to find their voice. Now Bako can't make these from 15. That's just way off the mark. Coach Georgia telling Bako, make that extra pass. Podeka goes in. Good defense. And now the Lions can run. Schwartz in the corner, finding Lecomte. Tough pass. That's a good look, but unable to finish.
Yeah, that's tough. Really good offense from Belgium. The right idea. Belgium haven't scored though in those last 3 minutes.
Balcerowski, well, got it. No, they're going to call it. Yeah, good call. Balcerowski used the elbow. And see, that's a height advantage. You've just got to go up, drop step. If anything, get fouled, get to the free throw line.
Let's see here.
Right there.
A little chicken wing. So hook Schwartz.
Belgium still down by 2. The teams haven't really discovered that identity in their offense. But mid-range from Lecomte could be one way for the Lions.
Well, he's definitely discovered that in his offense. That mid-range jumper is money every time.
This is a man who had a magnificent game against Iceland. Really did seal the victory for them, especially in the fourth quarter. Balcerowski twisting, turning. That's much better by the big man. Using finesse rather than force.
Oh, he's showing off now, isn't he? Wonderful footwork.
Wemmer pump fakes. Probably could have attempted the shot and would have gone to the free throw line, but that's going to be against Podeka.
Look at this. Lovely. Not one fake, not two. Nice little turnaround. Elite work from Balcerowski. He'll go to the bench with 6 points and 1 rebound already in 5 minutes. Great minutes from the big man.
Sideline possession coming for Belgium. Poland still lead by 2. Van Wayne setting that screen and intercepted by Sokolowski. Now Poland have numbers. Lloyd's wide open. Oh, slowed the pass down. They're halfway to go. Podeka, he'll find a bit of separation. Schwartz going in. Poland will retain this. Wow. Both Olejniczak and Lloyd Schwartz were teammates last season at Saint-Quentin in France. I think both teams just trying to find that energy right now.
Yeah, and just settle into the game in this first quarter. Is Lloyd even taking a shot yet? No.
Now coming off one screen, defended by Schwartz. Final seconds, Lloyd under pressure. That's good defense.
Wonderful defense, Schwartz. Draped all over Jordan Lloyd.
Wemmer tries to use the sides against Pluta, and that's going to be the 4th and final team foul against Poland before 28. Belgium trying to argue that Jean-Marc Wemmer was in the process of shooting. I don't exactly know. I'd have to see the replay. Well, Balcerowski on the bench. He's had some very good moments. Jordan Lloyd going to take a breather.
Well, Michal Milak into the game. Jordan Lloyd will go to the bench.
Schwartz finds Lecomte. Another 3, and finally getting it to go and giving Belgium a 1-point lead. Well, Schwartz had 2 golden opportunities, but instead elected to find Emmanuel Lecomte. Ponika finds Pluta. He'll go for a deep 3 from no man's land and regains the lead for Poland.
Really good job. That was a very deep 3, but shot it in rhythm.
Still only a 2-point ball game. Now we're under 10. Jean-Manuel trying to find some separation. Bako misses last from mid-range. Not going to get this one. Sokolowski just trying to use the height advantage, but foul is going to be drawn on the ground. That's only the 2nd team foul against Belgium.
Emmanuel Lecomte had the mismatch, so decided to foul to stop the mismatch. So out of bounds for Poland. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 18 seconds.
Well, Pluta's wide open. They find Sokolowski, but Olenerjak going in for the tip-in.
Oh, good job from Dominic. Just coming in, and this is what Poland is wonderful at. They've got 3 7-footers on their team.
Van Wayne has made 1 3. That one was contested. Bako chases the rebound. Lecomte made his last one. Makes another one, cutting it down to 1, and a great start for Lecomte.
Absolutely. Knocking that down. 8 points for him. He averages just under 13.
Belgium just trying to hang in there. Pluta finds Olenerjak. Missing the layup, but a foul indeed will be called against Jean-Marc Bueno.
Here it comes. Nice pass for the big fella to come down, and because Amama moves and rotates, that's where the foul is called. Into the game, number 12. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, Olenerjak has been a huge revelation for Poland. I mean, he's always playing a backup center to Balcerowski, but what's interesting, he does come in and play very substantial minutes, and sometimes you often see him being a key factor that helps him win a lot of the games that they've won.
And that key factor was 12 points and 7 rebounds in that Iceland win. He was honestly tremendous. Came off the bench with energy, had some putback dunks. He was great.
Was going next season to Italy to play for Daytona Tortona. Lecomte penetrates. Ledigan. Spinning now, pulling up in the mid-range. Not getting it. Bako battling, keeping it alive. Lecomte, 2 threes. Make it 3. He is on fire.
Well done from Bako, fighting and getting that rebound. Lecomte with 11 points.
Well, Ponika denies the screen. That's going to be on the ground, though. Final team foul for Belgium to give away. Of course, that's the inexperienced young fella defending him, but Bako's going to take a breather. So Kevin Tumba will sub into the game for the first time tonight.
Nice minutes from Bako. Had that block and able to help his team.
We'll level up at 14 apiece. There's the alley-oop, and Olenerjak connects with it. Dobra knots already. Big time play.
Outstanding work. The big fella just rolls and they'll find him. See what I mean? Great hands, able to get to the rim. Lovely piece for Poland.
That's what we talk about. Olenerjak, just so active, always moving, always setting screens as he gives Poland a 2-point lead. Now Menace with time and space, and that is just way off the mark. Well, he's got to learn to get his feet under his shot. He's got to hold that follow-through, but here's another look at the alley-oop. Olenerjak airways.
Yeah, a little on ball and then a back screen, and nothing Tumba can do but watch him rock the rim.
I said, you know this because you were a center back in your day.
I wasn't dunking the ball, though.
No, of course, but what I meant was that you're always setting screens, you're always active. You never just block to block. Another three for Poland, not going to go. Menace comes up with it. Belgium only down by 2. Menace attacks. It's a tough pass. A nice pull-up and off the bank, neatly tucked away in the end by Ledigan.
Okay, young'un, 22 years old, showing poise in that jumper and using the bank, even if it is 8:45, it's open.
Because he has that high release, which does help him when he tries to shoot off the dribble from the mid-range. Trying to go back door, nice play, but missing the layup. Belgium can take the lead if they go quickly. Could have a 2 for 1. Van den Ende finds Tumba, nice pass. Menace goes in, reverse layup. Tumba keeps it alive. Ledigan down the middle. Menace goes up, trying to dunk it. And now a get fouled, and I like what we're seeing. You can see Dario Georgia right now appreciating the effort from the young crew.
I like it too, and I've talked about how they're getting better and better in this tournament. Good movement. Here, gets the foul, you can see it on the hand. So Menace will go to the line. 2 free throws.
Well, Yapi Menace standing roughly at 195 centimeters. That's roughly 6'4", but I to see the young man does have a lot to work because he's a bright talent. Now, he was playing, of course, in the BNXT, but he joined Filou Ostend in 2023, signed by Dario Georgia. This is a magnificent experience for him to represent his country at the EuroBasket.
Well, he's played every game and scored every game and just given, you know, some really solid minutes. That is not going to help. An air ball, we won't forget that one. So he's going to have to shake that one off.
He's got a bit of nerves, anxiety, but, you know, one thing, he's got to get the mechanics right. A smooth motion at the moment when he takes a shot. So that's something he's definitely going to improve. Final seconds. Wojcicki. Quick ghost action coming from Jordan Lloyd. Lloyd has to attack. Foul drawn. And that will be fair. But the free throws will be coming up because they are in the penalty.
Yeah, you're right.
Now it's going to be on Kevin Tumba.
Yeah, good drive. Tumba coming over.
Because he likes to make his own shot. He likes to get open. But you know, one thing I feel with that, where he's probably going to cause problems in the round of 16, is that, you know, he can really disrupt any defense because everybody will have eyes on him when he's got the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he can fill it up. His best game was that first win against Slovenia. He dropped 32 points. He was outstanding. Really lit up the three-point line. And you said he really comes alive in the fourth as well.
Well, there you have it. Second free throw miss. Poland going into the second quarter with a 1-point advantage. This is the final game of the Group D here at the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket. We're live at the Spodek Arena in Katowice, Poland. But credit to Belgium. You said it. They do get better and better game by game, but they would like to leave the EuroBasket knowing that they've had one extra victory.
Well, here's the percentages. 50% though from Poland from the two-point strike. They're 1 from 4. Belgium, 50% from the three-point strike though. That's how they're staying in this game. Here are your first quarter best plays.
Well, it started with that man, Hans van Veen. Of course, we'll be going back to Turkey next season to play for Merkez Efendi, but became the Balsarovsky Bully Show at the beginning, Z.
Yeah, that was fun. You know I love a post player indeed, and Balsarovsky for me is one of the elite post players in this group. We've had some really great post players. You know, Mam, JT, Omic from Slovenia, JT's from France. There's been some solid big men that have done their work. But for me, it's the touch, it's the footwork, it's the ability to stay patient and poised. I love it.
Well, Manuel Lecomte leading all scorers at the moment with 11. He does have 3 three-point field goals, and well, if he can keep it up, it could definitely help them propel for a second win. Remember, the last EuroBasket, Belgium had 3 victories in the group. They would like to at least finish with 2, but we saw some good moments from the young crew. Led again, Menace. For fans, if you love the EuroBasket, if you love international hoops, scan that QR code and download the Courtside 1891 app, where you can watch all the best live streams and extended highlights of FIBA competitions. Courtside 1891. Use that QR code and download it today. Well, the young Polish fans, of course, have seen a fantastic show from their team, and it'd be interesting to know how many fans all over Poland make the journey to Riga. Because, you know, as I said after the first game, why not Poland? Why not now?
That's a great point. Look at that shot. It's not that far.
No.
Latvia.
Good drive there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Second quarter live here at the Spodek Arena. Final game of Group D at the EuroBasket. Menace using the screen from Tumba. Van Wayne, tough 3. Can Belgium flying with confidence?
Really lovely job from Van Wayne. He's able to stretch that floor and knock down 3s. I like it.
5 out of 9 from the three-point line. Belgium collectively. Owen finding Lloyd. There's the time and space. He'll fire a 3. And Olenejak try to serve back serve up a putback. Michalik getting that screen, now attacking. Oh, good work, avoiding the block from Tumba and finishing. Both teams locked in at 19 apiece. You look at the second chance points. Tumba goes in, hangs, draws a foul. Now he'll go to the free throw line. Well, Tumba isn't exactly. Actually, see, this is interesting. Kevin Tumba, in the 4 games he's played, hasn't had a single field goal. He's only made 2 free throws in total. Now, we know he's not a predominant scorer, but I kind of feel in a game like this, he could be a surprise X factor. Second chance points, simple pick and roll. Could offer a lot to this team.
Yeah, he's only hit 3 throws. And there it is. 1 point is his highest cumulative in a game. So can he make it 2?
Makes them both.
He can, and that's his highest score in this Group D. Individually, of course.
He is averaging 7 rebounds, which there's a lot of benefactors to his game. 2-point lead currently to Belgium. Lloyd again. Being chased by Menace. Working always. Now there's the rotation. 1 extra pass. Sokolowski. Well, as soon as Olenejak flashed high, you knew it was going to be a dump down.
And playing great team basketball. Just multiple actions. The back door, the reverse. Well executed. Poland playing a wonderful team there.
Led again, trying to get open. Again, they find Tumba. And they hit a 6-3. And Belgium now 6 out of 10 from downtown. On fire.
60% from the 3-point strike. Lovely job, Belgium.
Spain sequence coming. Sokolowski kicks out to Michalik. He can tie things up. And Poland responding back with a triple.
Okay, 3-point shootout right now.
Menace has to be a little bit more of a threat on the floor. Tumba rolling. Kenny's right there. That took a deflection, so it would go out of bounds. But I like what Belgium's doing, trying to get Kevin Tumba involved. Here's a look at the 3-pointer by Michalik.
Quick catch and shoot.
Well, Poland currently tonight, only 2 out of 6. Belgium with a hotter hand. Van de Ende splitting the defense. Oh, what a move by Van de Ende, taking on the entire Polish defense.
That's a great move. Splitting the defense. Stunning. 5'11", staying low to the ground.
Balcerowski back in the lineup. Tumba coming out for the hedge. Balcerowski still goes up. Can't finish. Good defense by Van Veen. The foul is going to be committed by Jordan Lloyd. Second team foul against Poland here in the second quarter. Van Ende again. Nice second of defense. What a great move, but you got to finish that. And here comes Poland. Mihalik anticipated contact. Nothing given. Well, this time the contact's made, but again it's on the ground.
Well, he's having a nice time out there, isn't he? And he's just staying with it as he'll, was it out of bounds? Yeah, he's not shooting foul. Good minutes. Now, yep, he'll go to the bench. And Łączewski also will go to the bench. This Poland team, sorry, just moving forward as they, they will go on to the round of 16, excuse me. I feel like they have a nice depth into their bench. As you go into this tournament, you need guys and to be able to go deep into.
Well, goes out of bounds. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. They have the depth and the balance to really compete. Also, they don't have any injuries right now, which helps them for sure.
That's not wood.
Yeah.
That does help them. They are banged up though, but the crowds really help them. I felt like they've had multiple guys come in and play really well. Obviously, their two stars have been solid and consistent.
Got to get it in bound. And he's having some good. Well, again, he's splitting the defense. Finds Van Veen. Should have been better. Just the delivery wasn't there. Pluta. He's going to pull this one out.
Good transition defense from Belgium, though.
Lloyd trying to take on Tumba. Well, good defense by Van de Ende. 3-on-2 for Belgium. Why not? They've made 7 threes. And they had a 3-on-2. Well, they've made actually 6. My correction's there. They're 6 out of 12. They're currently 50% from downtown. Horns action coming. Sonievich kicks out. Sokolowski fires a 3, and that goes in and out. Belgium holding on to a slender lead. Now both teams just need a little bit of composure here in the half-court sets. Another foul drawn. That's going to be the 4th and final team foul against Poland.
That'll be Sokolowski's 2nd foul. So I wonder if he stays on. You don't want him to pick his 3rd up.
Well, Van Veen's going to leave the game. So Jean-Marc Wemmer and Andy Van Vliet coming into the lineup.
Andy's had some really nice 3-point shots for Belgium.
Wemmer, Ledu finds Van Vliet off the bench. There you have it, 7-3 of the game. You called it.
I called it. Just know what I'm talking about. Really lovely shot from him. His quick release. He barely keeps it in his hand.
And now Ponitka. Only down by 5, but it has been the 3-point shooting from Belgium. Poland trying to respond with a 3 of their own. They're not dropping tonight.
Good play though, wide open 3. I like that play between them because it's the screen between Ponitka and Balcerowski, excuse me.
Van de Ende, bit of contact, trying to go with the inside scoop. And now Poland don't have the numbers. Ponitka behind the back, a little too much on it. And it's another Polish turnover.
Ooh, Just trying to go fancy pants, but a timeout's been called, maybe just to settle things down. Poland down 24-29. It's a good first half from Poland, excuse me, from Belgium, as they're winning this quarter 13-7.
They constantly force us on our left hand, no problem. But let's be smart. We have offense. We go with the whole side. But Andy, slip it and go screen cap. And stay open. Shamar here, Sibek here. Here, if they go in ice. Adapt. Go step up. Use. Hey, read. If he goes nail, cut back door, replace. If he goes last man, use screen your man, use space. Okay? Guys, we have a 0 fouls. Let's use team fouls, okay?
Belgium 5-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 2 seconds has been quite a barren spell, but they do have a 5-point lead. 4:15 to go so far here in the second quarter.
Oh, they're shooting so well from the three-point line, 54%. Shooting in rhythm, moving the ball, getting open shots, knocking them down.
Van der Ende uncontested right to the bucket, and now it's a 7-point lead.
Gosh, what a breakdown from Poland's defense.
Well, he's playing with a lot of confidence. Polish fans trying to get behind their team. Puta hesitates. The foul is going to be called, yep, on Van der Ende. Sideline possession coming up here to Poland. Balcerowski. They can just get a little bit coming from Ponika. That will change the momentum of this game. Sakawatson goes for another 3. But Olejniak fights for it. Ponika, time, space, 3. Got it!
Oh, wow. Sorry, I haven't realized that Poland's gone with 2 7-footers right now. They have not played them together, this whole Group D. Olejniak and Balcerowski on the floor. They usually sub for each other.
Trying to match up with Van Vliet and Kevin Tumba, I guess, but Wemmer, pump fakes, pulls up from 18. Knocks that one down, extending it back to 6 points.
And Wemmer's had some really nice moments too, you know, struggled that first game versus France, but came in and had a great game against Slovenia.
The foul has been committed, so 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Belgium do have fouls to give, so Bako and the call will come in for Kevin Tumba and Van der Ende, who have both been magnificent since coming in the game.
Great minutes from those guys.
Ponika finds Balcerowski.
Wow.
That's going to be the 3rd team foul, yep.
Lineup for Poland could be crucial.
Well, another foul committed. So that's going to be Belgium's final team foul to give away with 2:48. That's on Ismail Bako. That's only his first.
Because imagine they go into the next round and they're able to use this big lineup. So they're clearly trying a few things here. Like I said, they haven't played this lineup.
That's not the first time Poland's had a wide open look. Belgium's defense at times has been caught sleeping. Ledigan. No one to kick out to other than Bako. 10 now on the shot clock. Well, Van Vliet for a deep triple. Belgium have come out like a house on fire. That is now indeed the 8th three-point field goal out of 14.
This is a great quarter. Winning it by 10. Here he is. I told you, another lefty. We've got a fair few lefty snipers in this group. Wonderful. As he knocks that down, he barely has it in his hands. Let me just check his three-point percentage. Yeah, 44%. I told you, anything above 40 is fantastic.
Well, a timeout's been called by Poland. They are down by 9. It's been the three-point shooting from Belgium. Let's listen now to Coach Igor Milicic.
Let's go. This side, we're playing 20, 25. Mati, you playing big. Domino, you going first to screen. And Olo, you open up. If they hard hedge, open up here. So that Mateus can pass to you or to you. Santos stretch the floor and you roll. Maybe look for the pass, not for the dribble. Guys, but we need to make a stop. Don't be
Well, it's not like Poland haven't been playing hard. There's a cute little baby there. Here's Belgium's little run. They're winning this quarter by 10. And it's kind of difficult, you know, because Belgium haven't won a game. Their closest one was Iceland, but they let slip through their hands. Poland will finish second place, win or loss in this game. But Belgium is just playing hard for respect.
Well, one thing they are definitely benefiting from is the excellent three-point shooting as Puta finds Balcerowski. If it's that how they've got to get into the game, you got to find ways to get the ball to the big fella. 7-point deficit. Lecomte has got 11 points tonight. Can't have 13. Bako battling. Foul is going to be called, so he'll go to the free throw line. Not a bad foul, though, because as great as Bako is, he's not always the most consistent free throw shooter.
No, but here it is. Throw it up to the big fella, and he was just tapping in from the basket cam. That's a nice shot. How lovely is that when you can just throw it up and somebody will go get it. So Balcerowski is going to go to the bench, and Lloyd's going to come back in, and order is restored, and only 1 7-footer is on the floor, not 2.
Well, Bako's best night from the free throw line so far here in Katowice was the opening game. The heavy defeat against France. He finished that night with 11 points and 7 rebounds. He's averaging 9 points, just over 6 boards per game. Second one missed. Still an 8-point lead to Belgium. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Pick and pop action coming. Puta trying to find Olenejak. Jean-Marc Mouenet just able to recover, and there's the ghost action. Ponica, hard foul. Now he'll go to the free throw line.
And Ponica putting it on the floor, takes the bump. Can't get the finish, but the right idea, especially with the clock running down. Coach doesn't love it. Coach JJ from Belgium looks a little stressed. Poland can chip away at this lead as they're down 7.
Well, he's definitely been one of their best plays. Because you got to go back to the 2019 World Cup when leading Poland on that miraculous run. Belgium still have an advantage. Here's the man who's led the way with 11. Lecomte. Ledigan. Nice penetration, but getting rejected. Olenejak with the big bang. And now comes Poland. Sokołowski, and that is Polska on both ends of the floor, making it count.
Outstanding work. Like you said, the defense, they block the shot. Look at this, he chases him down, he rocks it off the backboard, and they're off to the races. They have numbers, and nothing you can do but watch the highlight play and force Belgium into a timeout.
Like I said, it began with the block, and then Sakowowski getting out in transition. And that is the beauty of this Polish national team. It's on both ends of the floor. Well, we're going to head down to Belgium's bench to find out what Coach Dario Jurja has to say. 1:02 left here in the second quarter.
Go. No pass. Continue. Space, open line, follow. Dive deep. Reverse. Side to side. We are not in a hurry. You try to seal on the pick after. Okay? Hey. We need to run back. And communication in the screens. Okay?
Well, interesting to see the points from turnovers. That has been quite a big difference. But overall, you look at those stats, but surely it has been Belgium's three-point shooting that, even with just a 5-point lead, has put them ahead. Of course, we're live here at the Spodek Arena in Poland. We trust. That's how much the Polish fans love him. But what a magnificent venue. Very final game here in the group play in Katowice. These fans, they have been truly immaculate. Ledigan coming off one screen. Finding Van Vliet. Bako trying to take on. Nice for Joe. This time they call a foul. So there'll be free throws coming up for Ismail Bako. Like calling it Jack's response. His response was so cool and calm. It was like, really?
No, that's on the hand.
Oh, no argument. We're right here. That is priceless. Gotta love it. You know, he never gets, too animated, does he?
No.
He's never emotionally high. He's a very professional young man, of course.
He's 29 young.
To me, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's in his prime, of course, but like I said, it'll be exciting to see him next season play for Daytona in the Italian LBA.
Yeah, prime indeed, but I love that his, agility and how he's able to move at 7 foot. He's not a big monster. He's a ballerina, He's agile and dunking, blocking the ball.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
Shouldn't really call him a ballerina, but hey, there's men ballerinas too.
He's tough, yeah. Boneka trying to force his way in, draws the contact, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Crucial free throws coming up here for Poland.
A great quarter still for Belgium, winning this quarter. And I spoke about it at the start of the broadcast of how impressed I've been with Belgium, that every game, every moment, they've got better and better. And this half of basketball is one of their best yet. Holding Poland to this 33 points, but also winning. And Schwartz and Lecon sub back into the game for the last 29.2 seconds.
Well, missing another free throw. Van Vliet securing the rebound. Roughly 4 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Blake Schwartz happy to dribble this down, trying to get as close as possible to the 0 mark. They don't want to allow Poland to have a final shot. But now there's only 3 seconds left. Ledigan quickly pulls up. Not going to get it. Poland with a bit of time. Boneka got to go quick. Goes the length of the floor. Almost got it. Well, there you have it. The end of the first half. The final game here at the Spodek Arena in Group D of the EuroBasket. Indeed, it is a 6-point lead in favor of Belgium. Poland right now being tested. They're on their way to the round of 16. This will be Belgium's final game. See, they're giving it everything.
They absolutely are, and they're scoring really well, especially from the three-point strike. They're 8 from 15. They're shooting 53%, better percentage than from around the rim, from 5 from 15. So really nice. I like the energy. I thought every player who came on is intense, is trying to get to the hoop. Lovely first half for Belgium, but one half isn't enough. Can they come out in the second and put a 40-minute game together? There's the stats for me. Yeah, 60% for Poland, obviously doing their damage around the rim, getting to the free throw line, 55%. Only 23% though from the three-point strike. The rebounding game falling to Belgium. Assists tied and steals 2-1.
Of course, a very dominant stat. I think you highlighted, of course, 18 points in the paint for Poland, only 6 for Belgium. But you know what? Belgium, as you said, 8 3-point field goals. And Belgium still being led by Lecomte. No other player in double figures. But you know what? This is the kind of game you want to see from the Belgian Lions. They've struggled. They had one victory. Right now, they're going out with pride, and they are battling.
And that's all you can ask for. Like we said, they've got one win. Can they make it 2? And they'll go to their key players. Alsarovsky was really dominant around the rim. 8 points, he's 4 from 7, 4 rebounds. Hans Van Wijn, I like Van Wijn. I think he's really comfortable in his own skin and his position, able to stretch the floor, really strong. I've liked him this group stage.
Well, we are going to take a look at the top plays from the second quarter, and so far, Poland showing a bit more stability in their offense, but it has been Belgium's three-point shooting. Van Wijn, of course, getting the opening field goal for them from the perimeter. Here is the Polish high pick and roll. That time just avoiding the block from Kevin Tumba. And Tumba, in my mind, came off the bench.
Yeah,
probably played some of the best basketball. They tried to find him inside the key off every ball screen.
And they also turned over Poland 5 times and scored 7 points off of those turnovers. So a solid job on the defensive end to come. This was lovely. The split of the defense from Van Den, and I thought he was great. Really lovely energy. And just a good job to keep putting pressure and coming off the bench. That's what you want from your bench players.
Well, here was the pull-up by Jean-Marc Mwema. Because he has had some outstanding performances so far, but the thing for Belgium's the consistency, doing it for 4 quarters. Even in their victory against Iceland, they didn't turn up until the final minutes of the 4th quarter, but they still found a way to win.
Well, they were great in the 4th in Israel. They scored 35 points and held Israel to 21, and we know how strong Israel is, so they have it in the bag.
Well, it is the end of the first half. The Polish fans doing the Polish wave, enjoying themselves. Here was the block by Olenerjak, and in transition, finding Sokołowski, who threw it down. And those fans, one final ride for them. Of course, many of them will be going to Riga, but it's halftime. We'll be back in over 11 minutes.
Let's get this party started. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks. Molly makes it in. He is a magician. Winning time. Both teams over the limit.
Quick take, gets up there quick for 2. Oh. How do you stop Brown Spark, they're doing that.
And with that missed shot, Larson gets out in front of everyone, and he just hammers that.
And Markkinen just plucks it out of the air. Price tried to go with a foul. Markkinen with a throwdown. Daniel Price looks at the official, says, well, I fouled him, and the officials, but I didn't call it.
Nice play. Foul goes in for the dunk. There's your big fella. Great pass from Williams.
Osman down the baseline. He's left open, so he lets it fly. Şengün with the rebound. We've seen
Now behind the back pass to J.D. Osman.
We talk about Jokic with having a great feel for passing, but how about dropping it off?
Look at this, Nelson coming up with two.
Oh, and he throws it down to Bello, and there's a real momentum in the gym here. And the Swedish fans with those Great Britain fans loving the moment as Great Britain take the 1-point lead. Schroeder goes long. Oh, touchdown. Daniel Price throws the touchdown pass.
Larkin has played a team-high 32 minutes. And going up and dunking on Osmani. And Serbia back in front.
Jokic, second defender at the rim. You can see the closeout.
Oh, and Jokic just took it right away from Jetty behind the back pass. And Dobric's flies in for the dunk.
Jeff, what a fantastic play.
I think that was a Euro step.
And here it is, up ahead, overhead pass to Osmani.
Şengün racks up another assist. He's got 7 assists in the first half.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Welcome back, basketball fans, live here at the Spodek Arena in Katowice, Poland. Currently, Belgium leading by 6 points, led by Emmanuel Lecomte here at the FIBA EuroBasket final game. Josh Bell alongside Azania Stewart, and Z right now, Belgium probably playing their best basketball so far in the first half of the group stage.
Yeah, they really found themselves a nice groove, and Lecomte is one of the efficient players that you know you get what you're going to get from him, just scoring just under 13 points for this Belgian team. 13 years old, 5'11", but really can knock down, loves the mid-ranger, but today is getting to the 3-point strike and hitting it. It's been really good as he's got 11 points in 11 minutes.
He's been terrific. He was the leading scorer at the last FIBA EuroBasket. Of course, he went to Baylor after starting with University of Miami. Magnificent career he's had playing in France, Lithuania, because this season, upcoming season, or past season, excuse me, did actually play for Stad Lublin here in Poland. So he knows all about the culture and some of these Polish players, but going to Poland, slow stopping him as we, not so accustomed to in the backcourt, but Balcerowski, 8 points. Very dominant early on in the first quarter.
Yeah, Alexander getting to his spots, and using that height, using that length, great footwork, elite footwork in fact, and lovely patience and poise down low. And I'll watch them as they go through to the round of 16, and I enjoy how, look at that, he gets in front of Schwartz where he can't do anything but watch him dunk it, but just his movement around the paint, great hands, constantly looking at the rim. Good job from Bastos.
Well, there was the footwork you mentioned that was very elite from the big fella. Of course, coming off the back of winning the Basketball Champions League with Rooney Kaha, and you know, when he joined them at the beginning of last season, actually started off with a FIBA Intercontinental Championship, which he'll also be looking to defend right after the EuroBasket in Singapore. But tonight, final game of the group, and then it's round of 16 for Poland.
Sure is, and that other Group C is finishing up as Spain is down to Greece. They're at halftime also. Spain 35, Greece at 50. So this will be an early exit from Spain.
Well,
which is some, you know,
let me tell you, going on to Spain now, I mean, it's going to be a surprise to a lot of people, obviously, because number one, they're the defending champions. They're one of the favorites whenever it comes to European basketball. And while there are experienced players such as both the Hernan Gomez brothers, I can tell you now the future for Spanish basketball, a lot of young talent they've got coming through the ranks. They'll be back for sure.
But interesting, and that group needs to finish so then C and D can be completed, and round of 16 will all be done and dusted, and everyone knows who's got their ticket stamped here. We already know that Poland, France, Slovenia and Israel are heading on the jet tomorrow to Riga. I love Riga.
That's a beautiful place, yeah.
Favorite. I got to play there in the 2018 season, TTT Riga, and had a great time there. Great city, wonderful people. They're going to pack out the house too. It's going to be a wonderful atmosphere. That's exciting stuff. I'll be on courtside for sure, catching up with the game.
Interesting, with the 4 teams that will be going to Riga for the round of 16, you got to think, it's 4 games you have to win to lift that championship. France made it to the finals last time, losing against Spain. You know, for the teams from this group, all of them have had, you know, a tough game, or in the case of Israel, they've had 2 defeats. So there's a lot you can definitely learn and take in. We saw a magnificent game last night. Of course, if you're able to watch, you know, wherever, on courtside 1891 or wherever you were, between Serbia and Turkey. I mean, that was
great.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And Portugal too, beating Estonia, now making it to the round of 16. I mean, Portugal haven't reached that far here in the EuroBasket since 2007, but going back to this game, you see Belgium, Emmanuel Lecomte leading the way. I kind of feel that they're going to leave on a high note and win. He's got to get, in my mind, between 20 and 30 because, yes, other people are stepping up. Yes, they do have 8 3-point field goals, but someone's got to deliver at the crunch time when it matters.
Well, he's averaging just under 13, so he's got 11. But I just like their intensity. I felt like they're locked in on the defensive end. They're doing a lovely job moving their feet, rotating, you know, keep, you know, showing here they are, look, all huddled up. And Muhammad, the captain, has got them all together. A real nice unity and chemistry as it is their last game. And you want to play well. You're not moving on, but this is your last game together until the national team break in November. So it's important that you do.
Well, the November window, as Zania has spoken, is going to be the beginning of 6 windows in a journey that will see many teams qualify for Doha, Qatar, the 2027 FIBA Basketball World Cup. And I love the calendar window.
Yeah.
You know, we finished one tournament back when we finished in Manila. Then came the EuroBasket qualifiers February of 2023. That's where all roads began, where both these 2 teams embarked on their journey to get here. Now, it does finish for Belgium, but for Poland, Israel, and of course, for the likes of Slovenia, there's still games to come. Let's listen now to Dario Jojo. Well, fans, scan that QR code and download the official FIBA EuroBasket app. Download it on your smartphone, your tablet, or Android. Follow your favorite players, your favorite teams. Get all the best news, highlights, and content that matter to you most. The official FIBA EuroBasket app. Download it today.
little change up with the starting 5 for Poland. Josh, they usually go with Balcerowski. Putting it in on their truck there. Who had a good first half. What did he have? 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists in 12 minutes. That's very efficient from the big fella.
Well, here we go. Welcome back to the Spodek Arena. Final half here in Group D in Katowice, Poland. Poland will have first play down by 6. Ponitka finding the post entry, but now getting it back. Has a bit too much time and space. Loik Schwartz gathering the rebound for Belgium.
Schwartz hasn't scored yet.
Well, we have a mismatch. Bako defended by Pluta. Surely you got to get the ball to him. Why not? Well, just get you 9-3 instead. Had a mismatch. They went from downtown.
Yeah, that was barely hit anything.
And I even like how Jean-Marc Mwema has to say to Bako, my bad, I'll get you next time. Ponitka has to kick out. Pluta goes in with a little teardrop. Belgium come up with it. Lacotte. No one running with him, avoids the block and finishes, even with the contact of Jordan Lloyd.
Lovely job with Lloyd all over him. Lloyd's changed shoes. Actually, he started with those gold ones. Now he's in Kobe's, so he's changed his shoes.
Oh, Pluta finds his way around. Just gives it a simple kiss off the bank.
And maybe because he's only got 1 point, Lloyd, maybe a little superstitious. He's been getting all his points in those orangey shoes.
It's possible. Bueno. This for another 3, made his last. Just took the hesitation. Olenek closing him out, and now here comes Ponitka. Foul is going to be called on Loik Schwartz.
It's real superstition, you know, as a player. I don't have many, but I always put my right sock on first, then my left sock, then my right shoe, then my left shoe. Every time. And even now, I still do the same thing, and I'm not even playing ball anymore. Little silly things that you have to do.
Well, anything to get your mind into it. Another turnover. Foul is going to be committed by Pluta. That's going to be a second, and only Belgium's first team foul here in the third.
Good defense, though, from Belgium. Still holding Poland to just one tough shot, or not a shot at all. And they've come out nicely. Little 5-2 run in this third quarter.
Well, they want to go back to that double-digit lead. They're able to lead by 11 until Andrzej Pluta is onto the grid. Bueno, another contested 3. That's not going to go. Bako. Foul is going to be called on Sokołowski. That will be his third. Well, there's a look at the rebound. Watch Sokołowski contested. That's a good call.
Yeah, draped all over Bako.
Well, Schwartz now tries. You can see Dario George's reaction. They've been playing such good basketball. Can't just be free for all. Olenek gets it in the paint. Jump hook. Can't finish. Immediately tipped away by Van Wayne. Van Wayne finds Schwartz. Misses last. Not going to miss this one. Belgium continue to light it up.
Great job from Schwartz. I was wondering when he was going to get on the scoreboard. That's his first bucket.
12-point lead. 50% from the perimeter. Converting 10 out of 20 from downtown. Bako comes to the double. Foul is going to be called. Now, is it on the ground or will it be free throws? Baseline possession coming up here for Belgium.
That's Bako's second foul.
There's a 3 in transition by Loik Schwartz. They could definitely use some more of that. Sokołowski getting denied. Bako with the block. Blocko.
Indeed, it reached that at the top. Look at this. The basket cam, you can see it. Good timing, goes up in the air.
Here comes the Spain action, and an offensive foul is going to be called against Panica.
Panica just getting frustrated. Frustrated with Rama saying he's hooking me, but look at this. He hooks up and then pushes him back.
Well, they started this campaign on such a high note, the win against Slovenia. They were tested by Iceland, and then the disappointing loss to France. And
they were tested by Israel. It's a 2-point game, remember?
Sure, yeah, but they were also tested by Iceland.
Oh,
Iceland took a lead against them, then they came back, of course. But you're absolutely right. But the point I'm making is that there's still plenty of basketball to play, but you don't want it to be 2 losses going into that round of 16 as Lloyd Schwartz on target, unable to connect.
Yes, I see what you mean.
Sokolowski still can't get it. Smelbako securing the rebound.
Yeah, well, they went 3 in a row and then struggling here in the second. Yeah, great point, Josh, you make there. Because, like I said, you don't ever want to be creating bad habits or, you know, lose this confidence that they've been playing with and really built in those first couple of games where they were tested by Israel and managed to win by 2. Lloyd tapped it in right at the last moment.
I'd say a question I have for you is, if they're in a situation like this, Poland in the round of 16, and you only have 6 combined points from Panica and Jordan Lloyd, where are the points going to come from Belgium?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think Lloyd's being that aggressive, though. I think he knows that he's playing very conservative, in my opinion. You know, he's only taken 2 shots today. Not like it, so as Van Wayne knocks it down and kisses the air. I think they are. There's like subconsciously, consciously, whatever you want to call it. They know they've qualified. They know they're in second in this group to kind of just getting through this game respectfully.
Well, they're down 14. Lloyd, quick catch and shoot. Jack. Well, second chance points. That's one way. Got to fight for everything. And Lecomte happy to slow down the tempo.
That's 8 second chance points for Poland.
Lecomte nowhere to go. Throwing it away. Now here comes Poland. Panica bumps. Foul has been called indeed, and it's on Wemmer. Well, there's a turnover. Good hands by Sokolowski. And he always just tries to initiate contact, and he is so intelligent, Mateusz Panica.
Had a birthday in this EuroBasket, Mr. Panica.
He did indeed, yeah.
He's turned 32. A birthday boy all week. Really upped his average the last EuroBasket, where they came 4th in 2022. He was averaging 13 points. He's now averaging 18. So his role in this Polish team has become much bigger.
Well, Jack getting into a tough box out. Getting locked up with Hans Van Wayne. And the referee's just having a quick word with both players. Well, they got to come together, break bread. Van Wayne's like, come on, we're just battling, we want to win. Jack's like, yep, I just want to play.
They just get locked up here, and nobody's going to let go. You can see it. Boys being boys, and
they were locked up on the other arms,
and
then they got locked up on the opposite arms. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Lloyd Schwartz. Well, Lloyd Schwartz, not happy with that call, but it will go back to Poland.
Well, Schwartz is saying he put his hand in there first, but he hit the ball, and then he wrapped him up. Good call, rep.
Lloyd Got it by Schwartz. Again, Poland and Belgium. The dump down. Oh my goodness! Planika trying to go Dr. J on that one.
Let's have a look at this. The back door. Try to rock the rim. This might be a better angle to see the foul. Look at that. Pirouettes in the air and eyes on the rim. Full concentration. Doesn't hit the dunk, but will hit the first free throw.
Well, the home crowd still enjoying the occasion tonight. Mateusz Panika currently 5 out of 7 from the free throw line. Poland have missed 5 in total, but makes them both. And a timeout is going to be called. These two teams will talk it over. Belgium hanging on to an 8-point lead, the biggest they've led by. The team has been 14, so we'll head down to hear what Dario Georgia is going to address to his players.
I don't care, stay strong. Stay strong. No call. No call. Hans is here. Here we enter. Louis. Jean-Marc. Screen for Manu. Manu getting ball. Go to the corner. Louis go. Kev here. Manu use Kevin. Cross screen for Hans. Wait, listen. Cross screen for Hans. We trying to hit it. Hey, but Kev, go straight in the dunker. Here, immediately, be ready to follow on the exchange screen. You drive it, Sokolowski play 1-on-1. Okay? Hey, space and be in the gaps, guys. Exchange screens. Let's try one. Side. Hey. Keep on composure here, right? Hey, we still need rebounds, everybody. Come on. Belgium, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I like that timeout from Coach. It says, hey, I don't care. Stay strong. Stay with it. He wills his team in this third quarter. They win it 10-8.
Well, the home crowd definitely enjoying the occasion. In Panika, we trust. And why not?
Nice post up.
Well, Poland now, no fouls to give, just like Belgium. Both teams would like to get to the end of the third quarter without sending each other to the free throw line. Van Wayne wants to go at Sokolowski. Oh. Home crowd wanted to travel. Van Wayne goes in, and a foul's going to be given. It's hard to see, but unless Sokolowski got a hand to it, we're going to have to see. Well, listen up. Well, close, attentive details from both player and coach, but let's have a look here.
I don't think anyone touched it.
No. Well, tough one indeed, but it was a take by Van Wayne, keeping it in his right hand. And the foul called against Oleneziak, so 2 free throws coming up. Chance to extend this to a 10-point lead. Converts both.
8 points, 6 rebounds for Van Wayne.
Because he was another player that nearly had a triple-double in this EuroBasket. I think he would rather see his team pick up a second victory, something to build on. Sokolowski pump fakes. Wow, very unnecessary from Kevin Tumba. And now Jordan Lloyd, Panika getting into the mix. Wow. They called the unsportsmanlike foul. They just need to separate. I understand the frustration, but right now the coaches of both teams, you can see, trying to prevent their players from getting on the court. But no one from the Belgian bench getting up.
Poland rushed Tumba. Kevin Tumba got pinned on the back of the basket. They didn't like how hard the foul was. The referee's going to come together. Look at this, okay.
Here's the original foul they called on Buena.
So good drive. And the slapped down is what they don't like. And he's already been hit in the face, and they slam him against the basket. Good job from the referees there. He gets right in the middle and saves the day. Good for him.
You're absolutely right. Shout out to our referee, FIBA EuroBasket, getting right in there, preventing things from escalating. Yo, shout out to the referees, Andris Ankragas from Latvia, and our 2 referees from Turkey, both Kerem Baki and FIBA EuroBasket.
Let's see what they call here.
So that's the original foul they're going to call. Now an unsportsmanlike on somebody. The original foul is on Wemmer. Now they're going to go, I guess, to the monitor. Maybe, I don't know, to assess if it needs to go any further, but they have called both a personal foul on Wemmer and an unsportsmanlike. Let's listen up.
We are going to review possible fighting situations. Can you go back, please, in the normal? Go back a little bit, okay? Stop, stop, stop. Go back, go back. Listen, stop. Okay, that was go forward. Go, 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 go. Okay, stop. So you call. I call on this is on sports personal. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. Go. Go.
I didn't see nothing. This only is they are going back.
So go back. Go back. So what do you think about the?
I think it's
white 7. No, white 7. This one. Go forward.
I see.
This forward. So this is for me. This is like frustrating. He was frustrating. Or, no?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. Number 17. You are talking.
Yeah, white 7.
Go back. Go back. Number 17.
Normal speed. Normal speed. Hey, for me this is not. I can call him technical foul. My opinion.
If there is a contact, we cannot call he's pushing because there is a contact. Go back. Go back. Number 7 white. After I call, and you should call.
So go forward. Okay, go forward. If anybody come from the main camera, give me main camera. Main camera.
If you call number 17, we should call on sportsmanlike call. Okay.
Play.
Go back. Only coach.
The coach comes just to. He's not involved in any kind of.
No.
So.
I think
after
we should.
So we stay only with our decision.
Only, if you want, you can check it's number 17. If you're pushing.
No,
not big foul. Only we can continue.
Okay.
So, 2 free throws and normal regular foul after the 2 free throw possession.
Yeah. So after we did review, the contacts didn't meet criteria for possible fighting situations. We restart the game with the 2 free throws for the normal foul, black A, and after that 2 free throws on possession for the unsportsmanlike foul. Black, which number?
Number 8.
Black 16. Thank you very much. Let's go. Start with 2 free throws for the black A, and then 2 free throws on possession for the unsportsmanlike foul. Nothing else. Okay?
So Belgium indeed will be getting 2 free throws. Like foul will remain, as you heard from our referee Andris Ankragas. There'll be 2 free throws coming up for Belgium first, I believe, and then it's going to come back down for Poland, and they'll get the ball back. Or maybe not. I don't. That's what was originally said. The officials just still discussing, so no, maybe not for Belgium.
No.
I thought that's what he said. I thought he said 2 free throws. So no, 2 free throws coming up for the unsportsmanlike.
These are his fouls, no? Oh, no. These are the unsportsmanlike. Yes. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, nobody's lined up, so of course.
So we'll retain possession. Osakowski has no problem hitting down the free throw. This is good for Poland. Try to chip in and get the ball back with 4:35 left. They are down by 8. I like what he offers his team.
Yeah.
Both ends of the floor. And the good thing about him is he'll get out in transition. He will run. He helps their transition offense in so many ways.
And run very fast. How he gets out the blocks is he could be a sprinter. Really good as he knocks them down and gets this crowd into the game and makes it a 6-point game. And get the ball back. The biggest lead has 14, and there's a foul from Bacco.
Another trip to the free throw line. That is the aggressive penetration come from Panicka.
Yeah, it gets swiped. Easy call.
Well, they were down by as many as 14, and at the moment they have a chance to cut it down to a 2-possession ball game if he can convert both. Much better from the free throw line here in the second half, Poland. (16 out of 21 for Poland. Not done yet. Belgium, though, of course, just riding a bit of a storm. Been their three-point shooting that's been spectacular tonight. Oh, tough pass. Menace just putting way too much English on it. And Bacco, unfortunately, couldn't get it.
And the crowd are into it now. And needed a little push or energy spurt to get Poland back into this.
Bit of Spain action. Panicka going to the free throw line yet again. And now he's on Panicka mode.
Well, not only does he go and one, he flexes at the Belgian bench. You've awakened the bear. Little hesitation, takes the bump, uses the glass. Concentration on 100, eyes are up on the rim.
Wow, the free throw now could cut it down to a 1-point deficit.
Oh, the net is
One of the noodles has come loose.
You can see on the right-hand side there to the basket, you see the little net has unhooked. So
loose noodle.
A loose noodle, okay. So they're going to have to get the ladder and re-hook it. There it is. Thank you, cameraman. Great shot. And that's going to delay the game.
Well, they're just waiting for somebody to come onto the court to fix this out. So the players now have to go to the benches. But so far, I mean, see, I asked you the question at one point. There was only 6 combined points between Jordan Lloyd and this man, Mateusz Panicka. And I asked you, where are the points going to come from? Well, just consistently getting to the free throw line has been the bread and butter so far here in the third quarter for Poland.
Well, Panicka now with 13 points, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's kind of taken this personally, in my opinion. Has really put the team on his back. He's been aggressive, put his head down, got to the rim, and has got his team back within the game. He's got to the free throw line 8 times today, 6 from 8. And chipped away, like you said, 14, right? 14 was the biggest lead, yep. And doing a lovely job, also getting this crowd involved. They kind of quieted down. Here's the ladder, it's out. They're gonna reset this net as quick as they can.
This technical team having to get on quickly. On the other side, so just try to sort this out. But well, we've had some exciting games, especially here in the last 2 days. Definitely every day here in the Spodek Arena. It's been a sold-out capacity crowd every time Poland's play, but even the other venues. You see what's happening in Cyprus, in Finland, and of course the other games that have gone on in Riga group stage. Now, of course, the rest of the games we played it has been a magnificent FIBA EuroBasket.
Wow, so they're going to put a whole new net on. I haven't seen this before. I thought they just kind of restring the one loop, the noodle as you called it, out. I've never seen a full set of the net, but Anyway, let's talk about the other group. 60, sorry, it's a 6-point game, Spain versus Greece. Spain have to win that game. Oh, we can look at some highlights. Why not? We got it all for you. Thank you.
Well, Panicka has turned it around here in the third quarter. As you said, Z, I think he probably took it very personally in the first half, not being as productive to his standards, respectfully. And you see, as soon as he got into the game, going at the defense, the crowd just came back into it.
And that's what they needed. You know, he's 1 from 6 from the floor, but he's got to the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. There he is today. He had 13 points. Well, against that Slovenia game, he had 23. He's definitely a big focus for this Poland team. Him and Lloyd. Lloyd, not as much today. Only 1 point, and that was from the free throw line. He's only taken 3 shots. Yeah, so not as much from him. The Polish wave, instead of the Mexican wave, a Polish wave is going around the arena. But yeah, that other group I was saying, Spain, if they don't win, they are out.
Yeah.
And this group crosses over with Group C. Obviously, A and B are all completed in the round of 16. And wonderful job. Wow, that was done quick, wasn't it?
It was very quick.
Okay.
Now, you believe in superstition, obviously. So, changing that, could it have any impact? I don't believe so, but you never know.
Just the ball will come out a little bit slower because the net is tight.
Well, Panicka in the last EuroBasket, of course, averaged 13 points, as well as 5 rebounds and assists per game. In that round of 16 game against Slovenia, on the knockout stage, I should say, did have a triple-double. Now we're at the 4 minutes. 1-point Belgium lead. Schwartz flashing, fighting menace. Bako getting the lob. But a foul has been called on the ground. So Bako will go back to the free throw line. Bako's only missed 1 tonight. He's 3 out of 4. All of his points, indeed, have actually come from the charity stripe. He also has 5 rebounds to go to his name, as well as 2 blocks. Second miss from Ismail Bako at the charity stripe.
Bako's first game was his best game versus France. 11 points, 7 rebounds. 6'10", 29 years old, so he's prime.
Well, that should be playing against his national team coach next year. Coach will be going to Limoges. Bako will be going to the capital. 2-point ball game. Sokolowski. No foul given. Good defense by Bako. Schwartz towering for the rebound. There's a take by Lecomte. And it finds its way in as it slowly rolls down. And it's back to a 2-possession ball game. Lecomte with 15.
I like how he changes up his game, you know, can hit the mid-range with it all the way to the hoop there. Nobody stops it.
Now we're under 3 minutes here in the third. Lloyd still only with 1 point. Panicka trying to dish up, but that is going to be a kickball violation.
Reset. That's disappointing for Belgium because they had Poland on the ropes with 3 seconds on the clock, but with a kickball violation, the shot clock resets to 14.
Well, great effort tonight from Sokolowski. 9 points. This has a stat in every other category apart from blocks. Lloyd, the defense of Schwartz has been good. Wachinski, turnaround. Bako again, keeping Poland away from any second chance points. They have taken a few extra steps, but nobody reacting. Menace penetrates. Bako in the paint. And Panicka comes to the steal. Tom Wayne has it. Finds Menace. And a block coming from behind. And that is going to be a 24-second. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Referees haven't decided.
Yeah, look at that. Thinks he's wide open, but doesn't see the dark shadow of Poland and Belgium coming in the last second and swatting it.
24-second violation given, so Poland will get it back. Well, Dario Judge, you can see that. Still infuriated. Menace felt he got fouled, but that was all ball. And now you hear Desania, the Polish fans, rallying behind their team in passion. Lloyd goes in the lane, wrap around, and that is indeed his first field goal tonight.
Wow. Comes in the third quarter and only 2 minutes left. Hasn't had to really get into his offensive bag, but that's a nice little layup for him.
Bako again for 15. Neatly tucks that one away. Olenejak inviting him for the mid-range. Belgium just trying to hang on. They've been magnificent tonight. Lloyd goes in, and it could be Lloydski time. Back-to-back field goals for Jordan Lloyd. Tom Wayne. Bako going at Olenejak. Good defense by the big man.
Wow, rips it out of Bako's hands.
Here comes Poland. A three-pointer would give them the lead. Marcinski, and there it is. Leveling things up. 56 apiece in 1 minute. Poland have turned things around here in the third after trailing by as many as 14. Lecompte in the lane. Menace stepping out of bounds, turns it over.
Oh, here comes Poland. Outstanding work on the defensive end, and they come down and look at this. Out of bounds, yeah. Great call and great camera work so we can see that from the bird's eye view. And Balcerowski is going to come back into the game. He's got 8 points, 4 rebounds. So, like I said, the luxury of subbing one 7-footer out for another is a wonderful thing.
Spain action executed. Lidigan coming in for Menace. Marcinski pump fakes. Down the lane, floater. Finally, Poland have taken the lead here in the third.
Well, they've been persistent, haven't they? Really attacking the rim. 25 points for them in this quarter, their best offensive quarter yet.
4 seconds difference. Lecompte just saying, hold on, I want to run this down. Lecompte putting the moves on. 17. Levels things up.
Boy, oh boy, and he says, oh, he knows that's big.
Well, here we go. Final 10 minutes coming up. Final game for Belgium. Final game for both teams in the group stage. Remember, Poland, look at this, under pressure.
Behind the back, too. Gets the big fella off of him. Gives him enough space with the shot clock running down before the buzzer goes. Look at his face after he hits this. He's like, ooh, that's nice.
17 tonight for Emmanuel Lecompte. Still the leading scorer tonight. Only Hans van Wijn, the other double-digit scorer for Belgium. Well, we're heading to final 10 minutes. What a game it's been.
Really has, and Poland just stuck with it here. Their last game in Group D in front of their fans, have dug deep, won that quarter after Belgium started off really well. A little bit of, you know, boys being boys as Tumba fouled heavily and had some issues. And there's the stats. Poland 59, but 19% from the three-point line, though, for Poland. 3 for 16. Here's the third quarter best plays. And Belgium shooting a great clip from the three-point line. 10 threes today. That will do it for you.
Well, where Belgium have definitely been outplayed is inside the paint. They have 12 points in the key, while Poland 32. But Belgium, they've had the advantage. 10 three-point field goals. That didn't have as many in the third quarter. They had some good looks, but 10 final minutes for them to finish the EuroBasket on a high note. As I said, Poland will be going to Riga for the round of 16.
Well, it was a 14-point lead from Belgium, and Poland have done a tremendous job just sticking with it, chipping away bit by bit by bit, and have tied it all up.
Well, here was the play that gave Poland the lead. But then it was Emmanuel Lecomte responding down the other end with a tough play, having to find separation, getting that mid-range up off the dribble. And here we go. Final 10 minutes. Scan that QR code. Download Courtside 1891. The foul is going to be called. I think that is going to be on Zonievich.
First. This is a good idea for Schwartz to throw it, because look, he's all tangled up with Van Wayne.
Ledigan coming off the dribble, off the curl. Schwartz, quick three. Tumba getting the offensive board. And another foul against Poland. So 2 quick fouls in 14 seconds to begin the fourth quarter. Luke Schwartz just trying to tell the referee there was contact after he took the three-pointer. Jordan Lloyd just gives a very perplexed reaction. Van Wayne catching a tough one. 10 now here for Belgium. Finds Tumba. One extra pass in the end, nutmegs. And see, I've said it, how many times have they found Tumba in the paint? Eventually, you've got to be a threat offensively.
He's never a threat offensively there. He just catches and always passes out, hence why he hasn't had a field goal in this EuroBasket. Only scored from the free throw line.
Poland can retake the lead. Backdoor play. Goes in, get it denied. Gets a rebound and another block. Oh, the Belgian block party. Starting with Hans Van Wayne and then Loic Schwartz. And Michalik, well, he wasn't invited.
Here it is, Schwartz stays with it. Good defense from Belgium.
Lecomte goes right at the defense. Now penetrates. Van Wayne, open three. Good look, but won't go. Well, Lloyd got 2 field goals in the third. Now wants to go to the defense. Michalik can give them a 3-point lead. But Tumba preventing Balcerowski from getting the board. Both teams scoreless here in the first minute. Just under 30 seconds. A 13th foul is going to be called against Belgium. Excuse me, Poland.
Yeah, adding up very quickly. 8 minutes, 33 seconds to play. Let's see here. You see Lloyd throws Tumba to the floor.
Just over a minute and a half. Poland only have 1 foul to give. But again, both teams looking for those first points of the fourth. Lecomte finds Tumba. Final seconds. Got to shoot it. Van Wayne, tough one. Ledigan, offensive board, and there you have it. We haven't even played 2 minutes. And Belgium, no more fouls to give. Poland, excuse me, yeah. Belgium battling, going after offensive boards.
They're doing really well on the offensive board. 10 offensive rebounds and 9 second chance points. Nobody scored yet.
Yeah, well, Poland, well, there's a turnover. It's going going to be a backcourt, but you got to pick it up because that's going to be a baseline possession now. Oh no, it was not. Took a deflection. Well, just when Belgium should have been able to take advantage. Just a costly turnover.
Well, they're lucky because Poland haven't executed a play yet here, so they need one. Take the lead.
Well, they'd like it through this match. Quick three. This has been defended so well tonight by the Belgian backcourt. Over 2 minutes, and nobody has scored yet here in the fourth quarter. Schwartz, pump fakes, bit of contact, and regardless if it's on the ground or not, he's going to go to the free throw line.
This is going to be a long quarter. So it's going to be a lot of free throws. If I'm Belgium, I'm just keep attacking, put the pressure on Poland to have to defend. They have to defend with lots of discipline. They need to keep their hands out, move their feet, because this is going to be big free throws. As he misses, he shot that so quickly. I mean, he does shoot quick, but stay in the shot, Schwartz. Don't come off the line.
Well, for under 8 minutes, this is a great test for Poland.
That's better.
Because since they have no fouls to give, whatever they do out of this game, there's got to be a lot they learn about themselves as they head to Riga for the round of 16. It's a great challenge for them.
Well, that's the first point for Belgium in this fourth.
Lloyd, catch and shoot three. Just not clicking tonight. Poland's got to be careful. You don't want to keep fouling. Lecomte turns it over. And could we have our first field goal? Still Poland recover. Balcerowski down the middle. Well, no foul called, and a block is called. So Balcerowski will go to the free throw line.
Good run for Balcerowski coming down the middle. Here is a steal from Lloyd's. And maybe too many players to pass to. But way to stick with it. The big fella, here he comes, trotting down the middle and tripped over by Tumba.
Well, there was congestion in Belgium's offense, which led to Lecomte's turnover. Then not quite the spacing in Poland's transition. So still almost 3 minutes. We haven't had a field goal yet. Balcerowski, though, making the first one, leveling things up at 59. And those fans, well, it's their final quarter. Many of them, as I said, probably will be headed to Riga. Makes them both.
Yeah, knocks him down. He is shooting 54%, so solid work from Balcerowski as they take the 1 point lead.
Well, timeout's going to be called by Belgium, but what's interesting, if you're Belgium, you said it very well. You want to keep attacking, getting or putting Poland's, backcourt, frontcourt under pressure, because you just want to keep getting to the free throw line.
I think that's really important. But quite a low-scoring quarter compared to the rest, and maybe a little fatigue now. Like we said, 5 games over a week and a bit, 10 days really. So tough. You got to dig in deep. There's points in the paint and points from turnovers. Points in the paint 32 makes sense with how well Poland have attacked the rim and got themselves back into this game.
Well, that is a big difference. You look at the other stats as well. Belgium, 10 out of 23 from the three-point line. Most of that came in the first half, but tonight Poland only 3 out of 19. I mean, that is not their best considering how great they've been from the perimeter so far, but that could change at any point here in the fourth quarter. We've seen it time and time again. They go on very high levels of energy where they can just change the emotion, especially here at home. While it hasn't been great from the perimeter, they are leading by 1. They've trailed by as many as 14 tonight.
Yeah, they've been shooting 37% 0.9% if you want to be specific. Only shooting 16 though from the three-point strike today. The average is definitely dropped.
Jordan Lloyd just having a bit of a breather. LeCompte. Well, Van Wayne has a mismatch. Jules Balcerowski baseline, nothing falling. Over 3 minutes. No field goals yet between Belgium and Poland.
Good help from the big fella though, Balcerowski.
Here we go. Ponika goes back door. And the Spodek Arena back to life.
That's what they needed. A nice dunk to get themselves going. We waited a long time for that.
LeCompte pulls up. Ponika just gathering, but it's falling into the hands of Sokołowski. Now is where Poland just want to build that momentum. And just listen to the Polish fans chanting Polska. Balcerowski sets it, now rolls, receives delivery, gotta go. Time's winding down, 24-second violation. Great defense by Belgium. Well, I'm not sure he knew how much time was on the clock, but look at the backdoor by Ponika.
Ponika though, mad at Balcerowski and says, bro, you gotta know what's on the clock, as he rocks the room there. That's their first field goal. But he gets on the big fella and says, man, come on, you need to know.
Over 4 minutes gone here in the fourth. Belgium down by 3. Van Vliet finds Mwema. Tumba, and finally gets his first field goal of the 2025 FIBA EuroBasket.
There we go. Rocks the rim.
Cutting it down to 1.
Maybe sometimes that's what he just needs to do. Just dunk it.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's not a foundation traditional center, but how many times he's had looks to Sokołowski. 3. But a foul is going to be called against Van Den. No, are they going to call this against Lloyd?
That's a big call. And Lloyd saying, where's the foul? Here's the quick 3, and then, oh, okay. Here's Tumba.
Tumba time.
Yeah.
First field goal of the FIBA EuroBasket. Everything else, as little as it's been, has been a free throw. And this was the problem, getting into the penalty or putting Belgium into the penalty too early.
Knocks them both down. They are 11 from 16 this evening from the strike.
And now they're going to call the foul against Lidigan. Lloyd's been frustrated tonight. He hasn't had his perimeter shot going, but Belgium defended him as well as anybody, but you can see Ledigan just getting tangled up with the veteran. I say veteran, more like the man in his prime.
Yeah, Lloyd, only 2 from 7 this evening.
An offensive foul. Now saying he's in the restricted area, but the thing is, Kevin Tumba was the primary defender, so restricted area doesn't really have any relevance there, but actually he's outside the restricted area. He does have his heel on, I guess, but
He drops his shoulder too.
ouch. In fact, might want to get a band-aid for.
Just still really low scoring quarter here. Poland's only scored 4 points. Belgium scored 5. So only a 1-point game.
Now the only player for Belgium that is in foul trouble is Jean-Marc Mwene. He has 4 fouls for Poland. It's actually Michalik, but he's not on the floor at the moment. Belgium have 8 seconds here on the shot clock.
Balcerowski has 4 fouls too, but
oh, correction, yeah, you're right.
No,
No.
but he's gone to the bench anyway. So all good.
Ledigan getting inbound. Final seconds, gotta go. Doesn't know, he gets it off. No, he doesn't. 24-second violation. Dario Georgia was just hanging on, but Belgium still have a 1-point lead with 4:48 left.
Belgium have fouls to give, so I see the bench over there saying foul if you have to.
Spain action, Olejniczak. Too much on the pass, and while Panica can be disappointed, the pass was a little too much. Van Vliet finding Wemmer off a handoff. Let it get, corner, three, goes for it. A little too short, and here comes Poland. Well, I thought there was going to be a foul, but Belgium fell asleep. They turn it back over and they foul Ledigan. And that will send Belgium. I don't know what was more disappointing. The fact that Lloyd thinks he's getting fouled here in transition.
You see this.
But then it's Belgium falling asleep, and maybe everyone thought that was going over the rim, but then even here, Panica turning it over.
Lloyd playing for the foul instead of just playing ball. Referees aren't going to give you that. They're not going to be baited into calling a foul. So either way, like we said a long time ago, I think it was 7 minutes on the clock. As they missed the free throws, these are going to be huge. That Poland were over the limit.
That's Spain action again. Sokolowski can give them the lead. No. A foul is going to be called. I think the foul is going to be called against Belgium, I believe. Dario Georgia saying it shouldn't count. I think he's going to go for a head coach's challenge. That signaled it.
Referees are going to come together here. We get a good look. So where is it? Underneath.
He got the three off in time. Let's have a look. Here's a three-pointer. Watch Ledigan. Three-pointer taken. And the foul is committed. Or is it? I don't know if it's up. Not sure if it was the case.
Very close in time, actually, of when the shot and the foul was called. You might want to just review it, then that way they can see. So they're going to say yes. And Coach Jed is going to challenge it. He's showing the square in the air. And he does. And this is actually better for the referees, because then they can go watch it slow-mo and get it 100% right.
Well, let's go to the monitor with our referees and find out.
Head coach challenge by black team, and we are review if the ball after shooting starts before personal foul occurs. Let's go, normal speed.
Keep the ball in the head.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Which contact you call it? So tell me when you call.
Dropping.
Go, 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 go.
Dropping.
Stop. Go back. Go back. Forward.
Go, 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 go.
Stop. So this you call, yeah?
Yes, I call.
So,
24.
after shooting is already start.
Already start. Basket.
So, wait. So you confirm that after shooting is start.
Yes, after.
So, after the review, after shooting is start, before foul occurs, and the basket is valid, and we're going to start the game with the side for the white ball.
Yes,
thank you. I will show. Basket.
Three-pointer stands, and Poland will get it back. So the foul is going to be on Andy Vliet. So it could be a huge turnaround for Poland. They have a 1-point lead with 3:57, and as I mentioned, possession back to them. Andrzej Plutza trying to get it about. Lloyd pump fakes can give him a 3-point lead. Just can't get it. Tumba keeping it away from Olejniczak.
Another empty possession for Poland. Still, both teams get it going here.
Van Vliet hesitated, but a big-time three by Andy Van Vliet, giving Belgium the 2-point cushion. Van Vliet, Olejniczak leveling things up with an alley-oop.
Great, and the crowd loves it. Perfect pass to the big fella to rock the rim.
Nothing separating. Just over 3 minutes. Van Ende. Final seconds. Wimmer goes at the defense. And a push in the back is going to be called. I think that's on either Jordan Lloyd or Sokolowski, which means Tumba's going back to the charity stripe. Oh no, it's on Olejniczak maybe. Well, the timeout is going to be called. Let's have a look here. Watch the penetration. I don't know if they called that an Olejniczak, but look at the alley-oop, the big man. Quick response from the same set from Poland's offense.
Well, now 4 players in. Got 4 fouls for Poland. Sorowski with 4. Here's the alley-oop, perfectly thrown.
Well, what an atmosphere. Final 2 minutes and 56 seconds coming in what truly has just been exciting times at the Spodek Arena.
Yeah, and 9 points apiece for both teams in this fourth. Clearly, obviously tied up. So a crucial 2 minutes, 56 seconds, the last under 3 minutes in this Group D. It's been an absolute wonder to be a part of this Group D, especially this crowd, just under 9,000 people. Filled this place every single game day and made it such a treat. And they're going to try and push their team to the finish line and get that last win. But Belgium are going to do their all.
So an update, the foul was indeed on Dominik Olejniczak, so it does send Jean-Marc Wimmer to the free throw line for the first time. So he can give Belgium the lead. Well, his best game was against Iceland, the one they won in the end. Because he was 3 for 7 from the perimeter that night. Actually, it wasn't until the Israel game where he shot his first free throws. Second one, no good. 1 point lead to Belgium, under 3 minutes.
Free throws again. Gotta knock them down.
That same set again from Poland. Oh, good hands. No, a foul's going to be given. I think that one's going to be called on Van Ende. Oh, he's having a good time, as everyone else has so far.
Hey, look at those dance
Got the moves.
Hey. Lovely. I like that. So, we'll come back into the game.
Van Ende so far 4 points this evening. Olejniczak was open. Sokolowski. Now Belgium, no fouls to give. Panicka might want to throw it up. One-legged fadeaway. Tumba gathers the rebound. That's very diligent defense from Belgium. Pop has nowhere to go. Lenigan finds Van Vliet. In his last 3, not going to get it. Went to try to save it. Now here comes Poland. Pluta finds Panicka. Wow, what a time. Got to finish here, surely. Free throw line pulls up, and finally, Loitsky gives Poland the lead. But that pass by Panicka, incredible.
Good patience, though. He could have shot it, but found Lloyd, and he got to his sweet spot.
Van Vliet misses last 3, not going to get this one.
Good box out from Pluta.
Dario Georgia ready to bring both Loic Schwartz and Hans van Veen back into the lineup. Poland lead by 1. Panicka guided by Tumba. Sakowowski. Time is winding down. Panicka from the EuroBasket logo.
Rims in and out. Not a great offense from Poland there.
Van Vliet finds Lecomte. Tries to split the defense. A little teardrop. That's way off the mark. And that's just excellent defense from Poland.
Lecomte kind of up in the air what he should do. Second guessed himself.
Look at that pass. Nobody saw that coming. And then Loitsky gave them the advantage.
So 1-point game gets this home crowd up on their feet. And going to try and push them to their 4th win in this group.
Well, 53.3 left. It is indeed come to this. A 3-pointer would give them a 2-possession lead. Anything inside the rainbow would make it a 3-point ball game. Remember, Belgium have no fouls to give. Now we're under 10. Loic, right at the defense, goes in, gets rejected. There's a follow-up. Pluta from the EuroBasket logo, and Poland get an offensive rebound.
It's a good job to put it on the rim and get the rebound back.
Plenty of time between game and shot clock. Belgium don't need to foul. Lloyd thinks about it. Crosses over.
Nope.
24-second violation, and Dario Georgia is going to call timeout. Belgium down by 1. Will have 1 play to win this.
Wow, really good defense from Belgium, smothering Poland that they called a shot clock violation. And they've really done a good job on Jordan Lloyd today. 7 points. There's the energy tracker for you. Lecomte with 27 minutes and Van Veen with 28. But Jordan, 7 points only today, averaging 25. Hasn't taken many shots either though. Only taken, well now he's 11. 3 from 11. And Belgium have one last hit at this. They've got 12 seconds. They don't want to go too soon. And a layup will win them the game. This is fun.
I mean, see, looking at who they're going to have on the floor, you've got Emmanuel Lecomte, Hans van Veen, Loic Schwartz, Jean-Marc Muena. But I would imagine it's got to be a bull screen scenario with Lecomte first, and then you've got to read what the defense gives you. Go for your best look. I mean, one shot to win the game. It's as simple as that.
Well, Poland's got to lock in on the defensive end here. They've managed to fight their way back. They were down 14. They get themselves in. This quarter's been a really low scoring quarter. Poland scored 11 and Belgium has scored 10. But it comes down to this. Can Belgium get it done and upset Poland and give them a second L in a row? Here we go.
Here we go. This is what it's all about. Belgium's final game. Lecomte, 5 seconds. Mid-range, pulls up, got it! Manny Lecomte with the money. And he gives Belgium a 1-point advantage. Incredible. Mid-range, automatic.
Wow, look at this. Gets the ball, and I said his jumper is beautiful and nothing but money. They give him enough space, little hezzy, and knocks it in. Huge, forces Poland to call a timeout. Look at that.
The former Baylor Bear.
Yeah.
Started at the University of Miami. Then he went to Baylor. And what a career he's had. But you know what? 3.8 left. There's still time for Poland, Z.
Oh, there's a lot of time. A lot of time. There's enough time for a shot and a tip back in. Wow. 3.8. And you know what? Belgium's done a really good job because Poland have averaged just under 83 points in this group stage, and they've kept them to 69. Belgium averaged 73, so they're just around their number. So they've done a great job, but now they have to defend. Can Poland get this last win in front of their crowd?
Well, this is what great moments are made of. They know they're going to the round of 16, but this is the last moment here at the Spodek Arena in Katowice, Poland at the FIBA EuroBasket. Well, they're going to inbound this. It will be Wojcinski. Kevin Tumba is going to try and put pressure to prevent the pass. Here we go, fans. 3.6. Trying to keep it out of Lloyd's hands. Got to get it inbound. Olenejak, Wojcinski goes for it. They don't get it. Belgium survive. They defeat Poland 70-69. Dario Djurdjić's players will leave the FIBA EuroBasket with 2 wins. They won't go to Riga, but it's a high note to finish on. But a big play by the former Baylor Bear, Manny Leconte, ice cold in the veins and hitting that final mid-range.
Well, we said at the start of this game how much better Belgium have grown through this tournament. You know, they were down versus Iceland, they dug deep, and they got that dub, and, excuse me, they lost, sorry, and then able to come back. Let me start again, they won. They were down 30 minutes and won, and then today, this is huge for Belgium. I think they could build on this and be proud of themselves, and that's all you can ask for at this moment. You know you're going home tomorrow, you're not going on to the round of 16, but you can upset Poland's party here in front of their home fans and put doubt in Poland's mind as they go into the round of 16. There's the stats. So Belgium doing a good job from the three-point line, 41%. That was really the game as they knocked down 11 threes today. The rebounding game pretty much even. Assists, 19 to 17 steals. Not a lot in it. Josh, really, congratulations to Belgium to go home with 2 wins in this group, because it wasn't an easy group. This was a tough group team.
Well, Belgium, there you can see 19 points from Manny Leconte. And the last 2, well, he called game on it. One defensive possession. They did a magnificent job of preventing Jordan Lloyd from getting the ball in his hands. And you know what? For those Belgian fans, they may not go to Riga, but they'll finish on a victory. And next for them, the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, and you said Emmanuel Leconte needed to have nearly 20 points, and he does. He goes for 19. He's averaged 12.7 and has been the solid piece for Belgium. You know, consistent. Gets to that mid-range, is a sniper from there. So hugs and kisses for Poland as they'll go on to Riga. They'll be upset. They'll be upset with themselves, I think, that they let this one go, but they'll have this moment with their family. Lovely times when you can.
Well, now we'll look at the best plays from the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right. I mean, they won the opening 3 games. Disappointing to lose the last 2. One of them was against France, who will now obviously be one of the top contenders in this group and probably favorites going forward. But there's a lot they're going to have to learn. Like I said, you don't want to go into the round of 16 off the back of 2 very tough defeats. But congratulations to Belgium. Kevin Tumba's first field goal of the FIBA EuroBasket. And see, what a game to get it in.
Yeah, and for me, he did great. He doesn't obviously score a lot, but it's the screening, it's the rebounding, giving his team extra possessions. But it's set in stone where we know where everyone's going to be playing. Poland will take on Bosnia, France will take on Georgia, and Israel will take on Greece from our group, and Slovenia will take on Italy. It's set. Wow.
Well, it's exciting times. This competition drawing the eyes of the world. Everybody wanting to know what's happening at the EuroBasket. the great stars, and those fans filling up the arenas. Of course, unfortunately for these Polish fans, they won't see another victory in this arena, but many of them will make the journey. The former Baylor Bear, big time.
That was great, honestly. Really took the moment. He slips over there, but I think that was the right decision to put the ball in his hands and the fans' heads in their hands. That he's the hot hand. He had been getting to that spot. Wonderful tournament for Emmanuel Lecomte. Really the player for this team. Well, here we go. There it is.
Well, Israel could have finished in first place, but the defeat to Luka Doncic and Slovenia means they will now take the 4th spot. All the top 4 teams will head to Riga. They will compete in the round of 16. They'll cross over with Group C. As you mentioned, Israel, it's going to be Giannis and Greece.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Well, Zania, I just want to say it's been an honor being here at the FIBA EuroBasket with you. There are the brackets. There you can see the Baltic Derby, Lithuania and Latvia. We've already mentioned Greece and Israel. Turkey will take on Sweden. Poland against Bosnia and Herzegovina. World Cup defending champions will take on Portugal. Italy, Slovenia. Serbia will take on Finland. While France, as you mentioned, will take on Mamukelashvili, along with Goga Bitadze and company for Georgia. Well, I can't wait to go home and watch all of this.
Yeah, that's going to be great. And congratulations to Sweden, too, their first round of 16. Great EuroBasket here as we finish up in Group D. Tremendous and such a joy to call. And thanks, Josh. You were a great teammate of
and
mine.
A big thank you to everybody here in Katowice, Poland. They've done a magnificent job at the Spodek Arena. But Polish fans, they never lose, and that is so true. All the fans who've come here have been magnificent. Well, it really has been a fun ride, but for now, for those who've joined us, thank you very much, and we'll see you for the round of 16 in Riga. But for now, from Josh Bennett and Zania Stewart, goodbye, good night, and God bless.